Alright, so I made a kind of an intro video about just a little update of what's going to be going on this year for 2019. And I'm going to show you what's in my bag for 2019 this year. Some of the stuff might change here in a few months, but this is what we got so far for these upcoming jobs that we might have to go to and whatnot. And it's just going to be what's inside my bag. Let's get into it. Alright, so we got the ProTactic BP 450 AW2, and it is a sweet bag. I was watching Peter McKinnon's video the other day, and he had one of these, and I was just like, I fell in love. I was watching the video, and I was like, man, I really wish I could have that bag. And like within a few days of watching that video, my wife saw that I wanted it, and she was like, hey, guess what I ordered for you for your birthday? I was like, what? She's like, oh, I got you that bag Peter McKinnon has. I'm like, okay. So, but yeah, it's pretty sweet. It can carry like 3 cameras if you want. I have 2 GoPros, I have the Canon T4i, and then I have the Sony a7 III in here. Not everything's going to be in here because I am using some of it. I have the Rode mic, the Zoom recorder, it's a Zoom H5, and the Sony a7 III is recording me right now, and one of my GoPros above is recording from above. But let's get into it. And the pull tabs on the side of this are pretty sweet. So it opens up from the back side here. You just move these straps out of the way, and then the zippers come up and meet up at the top here, and you just zip down. And it just opens up right like that, and it is sweet. I got my MacBook Pro in here, and I got my mouse, a bunch of extra caps and everything for my lenses and my just to keep my sensor clean and everything. I got a 2 terabyte drive in here. I got extra batteries for the Canon, extra batteries for the GoPro, and the charging bay. And that's it for the front panel here. And what else I got in here? I got a 70-200 APS-C lens for the Canon T4i. And then I got a, 18-55 millimeter lens for the Canon. And then I got the Sony 50 millimeter. It's just a kit lens, but it's really clean. It's a 1.8. I really like it. It's actually, it feels cheap when you get it. It's like really plasticky, but it's a really nice performing lens. It's not too bad. People say it's slow, but it's honestly not bad. That's out of the way. And got the charger for the Canon T4i. And I got my charger for my MacBook here. And I got my Peak Design sling for my Sony. That's just my personal one. And then Mackenzie, my wife, I got her a Peak Design slim sling for her Canon here. And we'll be picking up her another camera, I think. Probably the Sony a7R III. We'll see. But this is the Canon T4i. And this thing, given how old it is a really sweet performing camera, actually. It's not bad. Actually, but yeah, it's not a bad camera for what it is. What else? And I got a case here that's gonna have all my like little cords, batteries. I got my Sony batteries in here, my 2 Sony batteries, extras, and I got like a charging, what is that called? A battery bank in here, converter, power converter, just a cleaner, and some other headphone jack accessories, and just a bunch of different cords and miscellaneous things. What else on the other side here? I got some cleaning wipes. Got all my SD cards, and some of my SD cards are already in some of these things here. A few Extreme Pros, Extreme Pluses. They're all SanDisk, really. And yeah, thumb drives. I don't know what else I got in here. Yeah, just a few other power converters. But this thing is really handy. Fits in here nice. Really like it. It's a Pro case. And I got all my ND filters in here. That's for my Sony. And gotta have a rocket blaster. Clutch. Let's just say that. They come in clutch. And this would be my shotgun mic for my Zoom recorder. I don't need this. I'm indoors, so. Then this is my case for my Zoom recorder, and that usually all goes right here in this slot. And my Rode mic would be in here, and all my sound equipment usually is in this bay here. All my GoPros here. I have a. This is the 4 session, and then I have the one that's recording up here is going to be the GoPro Hero 3 Plus. And yeah, that's where they go. They go right back in this little slot here. And then, last but not least, my grandfather's film camera. And this is a Robin. And this thing is, I don't know, it's just awesome. I've seen pictures of my grandfather with this camera, and it's just like, it's cool. It's really cool. So, cleaned it up, put some film in it, and I'm pretty sure it's still shooting pretty good. I haven't got any film developed from it yet, but pretty stoked to get that working. I'll probably do another video on this alone. It's, yeah, nothing fancy, but I like it. It's part of my history, so it's cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the inside. I might, here, let's move on to the outside here. And I weighed myself with this thing on, and it came out to like 30 pounds. It's ridiculous. But one cool thing here is that it has a strap, so if you want to put it on like a briefcase or something, if you're, not briefcase, carry-on case, and you got like one of those long handles, and you can put it up and through there. That's pretty neat. And it's cool that you can actually reach your camera from right here too. So this is where I usually keep my Sony, and it's right here. So I would reach in right here, grab my Sony. It's super handy. And they got some little side pockets here, and you can put whatever you want in there. I got my headphone dongle there, and then I got just a little key mount, like if you want to put your keys in there or something. That comes handy. And I put my tripod here. I have the Manfrotto Be Free series, I guess it is. And the thing's like super small. It fits within this profile, this backpack, but then it just like completely, it's a really, really sweet tripod. And I believe it's a fluid head, and it's got the quick detach Manfrotto head, and it's like really sweet, and it's adjustable. I would have to show you, but I might do another video on that. But yeah, I can reach my Canon over on this side here, and you can reach in here, you can put the Canon right there and pull it right out. It's pretty sweet. And I keep the strap in there with it too, just in case if you want to just grab it. And then on this right here, this is a pouch that I just put on here. One thing that's really nice, if you have any military MOLLE pouches that go onto like tactical vests or anything, they can fit right onto this, and that's a win for me. And I got this a long while ago, and I just threw it on here, and it's just my utility pouch. I have extra batteries, I have a lighter, and if you pretty much seen Peter McKinnon's video of his little multi-tool pouch, I pretty much just copied his and put it on here. So, yeah, just a little bit of odds and ends in there. Got a pen, got pencil, multi-tool, Allen wrenches, batteries, paper, notepad, you know, that flashlight comes in handy. So that's pretty much it for this year, what I'm going to be running. And it's just a super comfortable backpack. I have to say that. It's just, you can adjust this thing to like whatever you want it to be. It's really sweet. Here, put it on for you. I'm about 5'9". I'm like 140 pounds. So you can get a little bit of a, I think I can get a little visual here on what it's going to be like. But no, you can literally like cinch this thing up to whatever you want it to be. Oh yeah, and I forgot about these little pouches on the side here. You can stick wherever you want in it. And then you got the cinching down here, cinch crossed. And you can get this thing super comfy. And it's got like a memory foam pad on the inside of it. And it's like, feels really good. And another thing people complain about all the time, and I don't know why. This thing's made out of rugged material, and people just keep on complaining about it falling over. If you're anywhere near a rock or a tree, lean it up against the rock or the tree. I mean, it's as simple as that. And you don't have to worry about this getting dirty, because this stuff's meant to get dirty. It's tactical, pretty much. Anything tactical is meant to be put into the roughest of situations. So, I don't know. I haven't had any issues with it. And I don't know. Maybe I will. Someday I'll be like, oh man, that really bothers me. But not really. It doesn't really bother me. But another thing that's cool about this is you got another handle down here, and then if you pull on this handle right down here, you can get into the rain cover, and it covers this whole thing up, and it's really cool. And it mostly can cover, it doesn't really cover, if you have a tripod on the side, it doesn't really cover that, but I mean, you could probably fit a tripod underneath it, but I haven't really tried it with it on yet. But that's what it looks like with that. They were thinking when they made that. That was pretty smart of them. But yeah, it's a really sweet camera bag. It fits everything I need really into it. The only thing it doesn't really fit is my small rig or anything like that. It's a little too much stuff. I would just have to bring like a huge briefcase or something. Why do I keep on saying briefcase? Rolling bag or suitcase. There it is, suitcase. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna wrap that up. If you have any questions about any of the gear or accessories that I have on here, and if I didn't touch on anything, just let me know down in the comments. I'll try to do my best to answer some of the questions. And yeah, appreciate you guys watching the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helped me out. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.